Yo, what's up? This is Dr. Dre.
This is Mary J. Blige.
Yo, it's Crack Black. This is It's your deal, double G.
Yo. Welcome to the Choppin block. It's your girl, T-Swag. Always live on the block. Splat.
From my block to your block, from my block, welcome to the chopping block, the chopping block. From my block to your block, from my block, welcome to the chopping block, the chopping block. Come chop it up with us. Tell us how you get down. Oh, you produce music? How you perfect your sound? Do you run a business? You built it from the ground? Is it incorporated? In state or out of town? We just chopping it up. You should rock it with us. If you an independent artist or LGBT, it don't matter what you do, long as you chopping with me. From my block to your block, from my block, welcome to the chopping block. We talking politics, religion. From my block to your block, from my block, welcome to the chopping block. We really wanna see your vision.
From the east to the west, we chop it up. From the north to the south, come rock with us. And let's chop it up. Chop it up. Your business booming, I wanna learn from you.
We just chopping it up. Rock it with us. We just chopping it up. Rock it with us.
From the east to the west, we chop it up. From the north to the south, come rock with us. Chop it up. Your business growing, I wanna learn from you.
From my block to your block, from my block, welcome to the chopping block, the chopping block. From my block to your block, from my block, welcome to the chopping block, the chopping block.
Welcome to the Chopping Block. I'm your host. It's your girl T-Swag in the building. Welcome to the Chopping Block, y'all. We is live. And I got my right hand man right here beside me, Corey Tobias. How you doing, brother?
Yo. We live, man. We back again on this beautiful Saturday.
Happy Saturday, y'all.
Yes, happy Saturday. This is the last one for the month of April. I hope your month was strong. Let's finish out strong with this last day.
Period.
We're gonna start new, baby. May. New blessings, new beginnings, new month.
Right. Today is 1 o'clock. If you woke up and you haven't thanked God today, I need you to stop right now what you're doing and thank God for waking you up. Thank God for allowing you to do it again, to have another chance to start over. You know what I mean? Forget yesterday, forget last week. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
One step at a time, baby.
One step at a time. What matter is right now. You hear me? Yeah.
Yes. How your week been, T-Swag? How you been?
Man, my week been blessed until the end of the week. You know, like the last 2 days I had to take a break from working out. My knees done swell up on me. I done been going too hard. I guess I've been going too hard. I don't know if I'm drinking a lot of water, not enough water, or too much salt. It's either one. They got my legs swollen like that. You know what I mean?
Maybe all knees, together, man.
Yeah, my knees the other day, they was like, yesterday it was like, God damn, like a grapefruit.
That's
especially this right one, yeah. And then it's like when I bend down, you can tell this flu because you feel like pressure, like tightness. Like it don't feel normal. You know what I mean?
I had that happen to me one time. I was driving too long, so it could be you working out. You know what I'm saying, with the salt intake at the same time. It's just making you swell up.
Right.
It's all that strain on your body, man.
Yeah, I've been going hard, but
definitely gotta have time for recovery.
Yeah, taking these next couple of days off and stuff.
Yes.
You know?
So I'm looking to get to sore and hurting. You know, I just started my little workout journey, trying to do a little something every day because I can't afford to keep being this same size, man. I gotta move on. I gotta get healthy.
It's nothing wrong with the size.
Gotta get healthier.
It's all about putting on that healthy weight. You know what I'm saying? Just toning it up and getting it right. That's all.
Yes, health matters, people. Health matters. Please take your health serious. Don't wait till it's too late.
Period. Hey, yo, I got this. Got something going on coming up. I can't really speak too much about it, but you know what I'm saying, this is going to be this drink You know what I'm saying? We do this workout thing and stuff like that. So, I was just chopping it up with my peoples and stuff like that last night. And, you know what I'm saying? We're about to be ambassadors on this drink. And this drink, you could drink, give you energy. You know how, like, people drink, like, the Monsters and all that. And then once they drink it and once they wear it out, they crash. They feel like they crashing. So this one is not like that. It's all natural. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need
stuff
that.
like that. And then they got one. He was telling me for a drink for people who, like, when you up all day, like us business owners, entrepreneurs, you really don't get too much sleep like that. So, you know what I'm saying, our mind constantly running and stuff like that. So they also got a drink where, you know what I'm saying, at night where it helps you sleep. You know what I'm saying? And even when you wake up and stuff like that, like you don't feel groggy you know what I'm saying? You know how like when you take melatonin or some type of sleeping pills or something like like you just... You know what I'm saying?
Wake up feeling like you done hit a train that hit your head.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of drinks, man, yeah, I am an ambassador for a drink as well. I'm an ambassador for this drink called AIM. Aim up. That's the hashtag, aim up. The goal is to aim up in your health. They got protein drinks. They got greens. They got gains. They got pre-workouts. They got after-workout drinks. They got a lot of different things. Right. So, I just started the ambassador program with them. Just bought this protein drink that they got. I got the vanilla flavor, coming vanilla, and, they got chocolate and all of that. And so I'm trying that out.
I'm gonna make you change your mind with this one, with this drink, because it's all natural. This is all natural. You know what I'm saying?
But it's just a protein powder for me. I just use the protein powder. I don't do the pre-workout drinks.
I like protein powder.
Yeah, because meal replacements, trying to cut back on the calories, increase on the working out. So trying to change my life. I don't want to wait till it's too late. I'm already 26, and some people 30 and having issues. So I gotta tighten up now.
Hey, listen, I'm 40 something. And my body is telling me
it's catching up.
It's catching up.
Yeah,
I know my body like, you wait to this age to you wanna get healthy.
Hey, but I mean, it's never too late.
Better late than never.
It's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. Don't let anything stop you, especially your age, and anything you're doing. Whether it be college, whether it be a job, whether it be something you want to try new. Don't let your age stop you, because your time is now. You're here. Your time is now.
Period.
And that's how you gotta be.
Womp. Hey, y'all, listen. I'm your girl. I'm your host. This is T Swag, and we is live on the Choppin blog. And we're going to go ahead and get into this segment, Block City Love. You know what I'm saying? Block City Love. Block City Love. Block City Love. Hey. Okay. Who I want to give my Block City Love to? I want to give my Block City Love to God. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know?
Praise the Lord.
Yes, I want to give my Block City love to him, because without him, I wouldn't have this. Without him, I wouldn't be who I am today. You know what I'm saying? Like him, she, God is not even a sexual person, just a spirit, But I give my Block City love to my higher power.
Yes, Lord.
You know what I mean? Like, I just thank you for everything that you have done, the good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate things that you're doing for the future and the doors that you're opening for me. So big shout out to my God, to my higher power. Boom.
Yes, Lord.
Period.
Yeah.
What's your Block City love, brother?
Man, this week, man, I got to give a Block City love to my vendor, yeah. Block City love to my vendor, man.
To the vendors in the building.
All my entrepreneurs know how hard it is to find a vendor, how hard it is to communicate with vendors, especially when they're overseas. And I just have to show my love, because no matter what, he's given me free things. He's looked out for me. He has always on time, always, right there. And he's almost like family, man. I talk to him all the time, man.
Right.
And he sent me a message when he was in the hospital, and I prayed for him when he was there. And we just communicate every day, even if I'm not ordering something. So
for me.
I just want to shout him out.
Remember
Shout out to my vendor.
That church song. Somebody pray for me. Had me on their mind.
Hey, look.
took the time to pray for me.
Also gonna give a Block City love to my
sorry,
stepdad too. He's no longer with us here,
man,
but
rest in heaven.
he has taught me so much. Like it still applies to this day. He's still teaching me right now. So I just got to give a Block City love to him. He's always had my back and always looked out for me. And I can't, you know what I'm saying? Can't say that anything else. Like I miss him every day.
Period.
And it's so crazy because when he died, it just like hit me. You know what I'm saying? We knew he was sick, and the day before he died, they told us we was gonna have at least 3 months, and then the next day he passed.
See, you know, doctors, they be speculating. They don't know.
They don't never.
The
know.
only person they know is God.
Yeah. And
God said, "I come like a thief
saying?
in the night," so they ain't know. They were just speculating.
He knew though.
Yeah, he know. Of course, you're gonna know.
No, I'm talking about like my stepdad. He knew though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he was like, he was ready.
He was ready to go. He wasn't gonna hold on to no 3 months.
Ready.
Who want to suffer like that? No.
Nobody does.
No,
but
period.
Definitely give a Block City love to him and my mother as well.
Hey.
Shout out to her, you know what I'm saying? She has always had my back, always looked out for me, always loved me unconditionally. She's one of those mothers that tell you this. You tell me your problem, I give you 2 choices. You make your decision, whatever your decision is, I support you. And we don't have a lot of people like that in this world, so I definitely got to give a love to her.
Period.
Mother's Day is coming up too.
Shout out to moms.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
it is Mother's Day coming out. Shout out to mothers out there in the world.
All the mothers.
Hey, y'all, listen, y'all. We about to bring in our little special guest, Miss G. You know what I'm saying? And we hope she got some Block City love that she want to go ahead and spill out. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to go ahead and tap on in.
Bring her in. Bring her in. Cut your mic off.
I need you to cut your mic. Your mic. Thank you. Your mic. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Miss G. Yes.
Peace. How you doing?
I'm good.
Blessings. Yes.
So I definitely want to give a Block City love to Tobias and T Swag.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate you for giving me my flowers now.
Yes, I appreciate y'all bringing me on the show. I love, coming in, being a special guest and building with y'all. So it's all love, and definitely look forward to, keep this business relationship going.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I love your energy.
So what your Block City love is like? You gave Block City love to us?
Yes,
Yeah.
Absolutely. I miss
that.
Because y'all are inspiring.
I miss that. I really did
y'all
miss
are
that.
inspiring to me because your own.
It's like a wong. That's the type of moment I just said. Hey, look. She just went on and started talking. I guess I don't know where my mind.
She
was
said
just
my
at.
Block City love go to T Swag and Tobias. And I love that y'all brought me on as a special guest. And
I'm gonna go back and watch this.
It's all good.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I missed that part. I thought you was doing your introduction.
Give her another walk.
Right.
That's how we doing today.
I'm for real. I really missed that first part. I did not hear you call my name. Hey, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. Tobias already know. I ain't no drinker. So I done took a shot.
I know.
look, T Swag want to get a little loose for the show.
Saturday's shenanigans.
She took a shot.
It's all good. It's the weekend. You can cut up a little bit. You work hard this week.
Hey man, listen, I appreciate you shotting us. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you
The
even.
energy is great. Y'all inspire me. With your business ventures you got going on.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all.
Yeah.
It is funny. Yeah. Just say no
That's all.
to alcohol.
Just say no to alcohol and drugs.
Yes.
Not just alcohol.
Okay. I want to do a disclaimer. Marijuana is not a drug.
It's not a drug.
It's not. It's a plant.
Herb.
Enjoy
It's
that.
a natural herb.
Okay.
But say no to drugs, people. The stuff that they chemically create,
Right,
say no
exactly.
to drugs. Okay.
Period.
All of those bad drugs that you're thinking about taking,
All those
you
things.
don't need them.
Hey, but did y'all hear about it's another type of THC that's out here that's a lot more potent, and kids are getting they're having
I had it before.
Psychotic effect.
I didn't have no psychotic effects, but I had it before.
For real.
It's called it's like THC Delta or THC Plus or something like that.
Yeah.
They sell them in like some stores, but like not all stores, but some stores got them. So I feel like I'm an avid smoker. So when people tell me, oh, there's this new legal thing out that you can get from the store, right, called this, I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to know how I'm going to get from it. Do I still got a cop for, you know what I'm saying, at these dispensaries for $60 an eighth? So I'm going to the store to get the little Delta 8, the Delta 9, the Delta 10, the THC with the little triangle. I done tried all of it. And for real, it's not more potent. It's more chemicals. That's it. Dude, it don't taste the same. It don't move the same.
We about to start growing our own shit, ain't we?
Yeah, man. I've been my love for marijuana, like Mary Jane. I have a love for it. The chemicals behind it. You know what I'm saying? The details. I'm all into it. The growing, the properties.
Yeah, we're gonna have the real natural shit. You know
I want to know everything.
Like I am really tired of just, you know what I'm saying, buying anything or buying
exotic and Zaza.
Right, you're not knowing what the effects are gonna be. Yeah. Cause see, I need when I smoke during the day, I need something that I can still function.
Some sativa. You need sativa.
That's gonna make me slump. Exactly.
Yeah, but see, people don't know what they selling. That's the problem. They don't know what they selling. Right. People just selling. And I tell people all the time, I like to know the strain because I'm gonna look it up. I want to know how it is gonna affect me, what the properties are. You know what I'm saying, and all of that good stuff. So,
period.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to get into. But this stuff ain't nothing but more chemicals. It's more chemicals. It's THC plus a little something. And that little something is FDA approved, which makes it be able to sit in the store. That's all it is.
That's all it is,
man. That's all it is. That's all it is, yeah.
Hey, either one of y'all smoke cigarettes?
No, absolutely not.
I saw the article where in the next couple of years they're gonna ban menthol cigarettes. I said,
I believe it.
They need to.
They're gonna ban it, and people gonna sell it like they sell drugs because
if they want it,
people are addicted.
If they want it.
People are addicted to nicotine.
Yeah.
Already, so. But they're trying though.
I could never get addicted to nicotine.
I couldn't ever like
that shit.
I ain't gonna say I've never had a cigarette, but it's not like I've never been to the point where it's like I need to go buy a pack of cigarettes or I need to bum a cigarette off somebody.
I don't even like the first time I tried it, I was just like, yo, what the fuck?
Like,
so then it come years later, right? It was me and my boys, and I was walking to the store, right? Everybody got a cigarette in their hand but me. I'm like, damn, y'all smoking them shits like them shits is delicious. So I'm like, I said, yo, let me hit that. I'm gonna try it again, you know, since I'm more a big girl now, like, right?
No,
man, pull that shit through up. I threw up at the light. They laughing their ass. I'm like, how the fuck y'all eat? I said, eat. How the fuck y'all smoke?
It's crazy because when I drink alcohol, if I hit a cigarette, it's not as bad. It's still like ill, but it's not as bad because it's giving you something. Mm-hmm. But like on a day-to-day basis, like my wife used to smoke cigarettes, and she was like, I ain't gonna say she was a big chain smoker, but she was almost a chain smoker. Right. Like she would smoke a cigarette. If she see somebody on TV smoke, she smoke a cigarette. If she drinking, she smoke a cigarette. After she eats, she gotta smoke a cigarette. If she stressed, she gotta smoke a cigarette. It was like, yo, like why are you don't have to smoke cigarettes. Like you already smoke weed. There's so many other alternatives.
Right.
So then I got her on this, you know what I'm saying? Me and her sister got her on this little vape situation. So now that she with the vape, right? One day she didn't have her vape, and she went to somebody had a cigarette. She bummed the cigarette off. She couldn't even finish it. She hit it one time. It was like, oh, she was ready to throw up. It was just like, how do y'all smoke it? The smell is disgusting. And I'm like, that's what you used to smell like. Like that's what you used to smell like. Like, man, them cigarettes is nasty. I can't get behind it. Yeah. I can't.
I used to smoke them. I smoke Black and Miles. It's not any better, but I can't stand the cigarette.
Just give me the weed. Give me the weed.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Weed.
I can't.
Fuck them cigarettes, yo. Listen, cancer kills. You know what I mean? And them cigarettes got so much chemicals, so much fucking
stuff that we're not. That's not
investors with
cancer.
Crystals. Or,
it's
all
literally
that
a cancer stick.
Like, and you know, I got family members that chain smoke them shits, and I just be like, why?
My
and you know them shits is bad for you. Like, why?
You go through a pack in 2 days.
Do you know by the time when you hit 50 and 60 years old, like your lungs gonna be suffering because you done spent the last 20 something years sucking down a pack of fucking Newports, Cools. What else them things called? Mavericks, Marlboros,
Virginia Slims.
Like
it's so many cigarettes, like so many different kinds.
And it's just like, oh, it's addictive. What is it? It's the chemicals in there
that's
addictive.
Yeah, the nicotine in there is the most addictive.
I don't know how. Like nothing. Never like a cigarette has never made me want to go buy a pack. Never.
But it's a lot of things that's addictive. I mean, sugar is addictive.
Yeah. People say that sugar's addictive, salt can be addictive. A lot of things that
they give us that, you know.
I think anything can be, for real. I think it's the way your brain operates. I feel like anything can be addictive. Too much of anything can become addictive.
Yeah.
I know, and that gives, and I say absolutely awesome. Is you talking about the chopping block, us, or you're talking about the cigarettes? Because we talking about cigarettes right now, and I know you ain't say absolutely awesome.
She probably thought when we was discussing God, she probably, or you know what I'm saying, discussing what we, or the drinks when we was talking about, she probably was talking about it then. Because
they can go back.
Yeah,
we live though. How they can go back and
because when you first click on the live, sometimes it be
she's saying we awesome. That's what she's saying.
I don't know.
Okay.
She see beauty and
either way, thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah.
Either way, you know what I'm saying. She could see beauty on the screen. You know what? You're right, Miss G. You're right.
She could. Awesome. Look at the energy.
She could think that our energy is absolutely awesome.
You're awesome.
I cannot do anything but thank the higher power.
You're awesome, Miss Gibbs.
Yes, you're awesome.
Yes. Well, I got you. Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
You don't even.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. We need that, like the money sound on here, like the cash roll, like.
Oh yeah,
that'd be nice.
Yeah, you gotta download the sound.
And we talk about like a business and be like, business segment, money roll,
cha-ching,
like
cha-ching. Money.
Man, elevate your friends. That's my new hashtag for my business.
Elevate your friends.
Elevate your friends.
Hey, splat.
Like, you know, because I just feel like a lot of people will be like, I grew past people, and they never even gave them the opportunity to elevate their friends. They never gave their friend the opportunity to grow. But I feel like a lot of people don't give their friends the opportunity to grow. People grow all the time, and then it's like, oh, you acting funny. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes people grow apart. I don't even think it's acting funny. I just think that people... Like certain people I grew up with, and then when I get around them, I can't talk business with them. I can't have that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they not there. They don't understand that lingo.
And that's why I tell people all your friends shouldn't be friends. All your friends shouldn't be friends. Because you should have friends. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta I feel like sometimes you gotta take people for who they are.
Right.
All your friends can't be friends. I have a group of friends that I hang out with when I go to local shows, when I do rap, you know what I'm saying, rap battles, or I go to anything like that. And then I have a group of friends that I might take to my pop-up. I might take to meet my family, or I might take, you know what I'm saying? I got certain friends that I do certain things with. All my friends don't know each other.
Right.
They might know of each other, but they don't know each other.
That's why when it comes down to business and stuff like that, like you can't have, I'm not going to say the friends that you grow up with, because some friends that you grew up with are business minded. But if those friends that you grew up with, if they not on that business mind frame that you on, you can't be around them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On that level. If they is just known for smoking weed, chilling, maybe going to the club, shooting pool, sometimes they're them type of friends.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's the fun friends.
Yeah,
that's the friends when I want to have fun. That's what I call.
And where my life at is now, I'm looking for friends. You know, I got my fun friends, but I want the millionaire friends. I want them. I want that next level. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I am right now. Like, I want you know what I'm saying? Like me, I've never really been a party person anyway. When I graduated high school, I was 17. So I went to college. I was able to go to the club in college because I had a college ID.
Right.
At 17. So by the time I graduated at 21, I'm over that. But people who don't go to college are still in that party mindset. Right. They're still like, oh, let's go out, let's go out, let's go out. I am over the club. I don't want to go to the club unless I'm getting paid to go to the club.
See, I ain't never lived on college campus or nothing like that.
Yeah,
but
see,
I just started back, you know what I'm saying, in my days, like,
but
we had the American Legion and all that. Yeah, we was going to club like 13, 14 years old.
And
you know, so you remember that,
and it get old.
It get old.
Fast.
You do hit 27, 28, 25, you be like...
I'm 26 right now. I'm 26, married, and I've been married for almost 2 years. August will be 2 years I've been married.
Hey,
and people ask me all the time, like, you're so young. You're so young. I'm like, but... I'm so young, but I've already done everything I need to do. That whole phase, I've done that already. When I was in college or right after that, I've done all of that. So I'm good on talking to all the girls. I'm good on being at the next party because I've did it all. I'm now ready to elevate my life where I'm going on trips, where I'm doing things like having business meetings, having business expos, going out of town to meet people because they are interested in what I'm doing with my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to the club. Right. Don't ask me to go to the club.
That's why like people here and there like, what you doing? You want to hang out? Be like, nah. Like I'm so looking forward to hanging out with. You know what I'm saying? With
business associates.
With millionaires and stuff. I want to sit down. I want to know your blueprint. I want to know how did you get to where you at because now I want to follow you. Like, hanging out, calling me and all of that. Like, I'm not into all that. I'm not into long conversations on the phone unless we talking about business.
I'm not into after hour spots. I'm not into any of that kind of stuff.
You know, my mind is so focused. Like, it's just like, yo, I'm hungry for the next realm, the next level of success of life that I'm heading to. Like, I can have fun when I get there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can turn up when I get there. I've been turning up so much here where I'm at now. It's just like, okay.
Like you see these kids out here, like we were saying, it's kids on TV right now that are chefs. And I'm not talking about they can just cook. They are chefs. Because
cook better than me.
Because they took their craft serious. And their parents took their craft serious. And I just feel like a lot of the time we ignore our kids because they kids. And you don't, when they're interested in something, you don't take what they're interested in serious. Yeah. And you see signs early. You know what I'm saying? I've always been an artistic kid. I've always been into shoes, hats, fashion. I've always been into that. And because I've had my mother who made sure that I was in every cooking class when I was in school, that I had opportunities where I was in FCCLA and showcasing my different talents and winning, you know what I'm saying, winning competitions and traveling and doing stuff. I've had that opportunity. And so I'm, you know what I'm saying, every day I say I'm grateful for God and my mother because God, you know what I'm saying, put that seed into my mother to be able to give so freely and be the kind of person that she is and provide for me the way she was. Like a lot of people don't have that.
Okay, Melanie Lewis, she says, start young in your kids' craft and they will be a master of many things before they are 18. And that's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. And it's so crazy because, you know, in my era growing up and stuff like that, like a lot of parents, you know what I'm saying, in my time, a lot of them didn't even know. A lot of them didn't even know, couldn't even teach us about credit, couldn't teach us about the future, couldn't teach us about certain things because they only taught us what they knew. You know what I'm saying? So, but then you did have some of those parents who did because their parents taught them. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Or they learn themselves.
Right. So, you know, you become, you know what I'm saying, the product of your environment. Whatever your environment is, that's what you learn. That's what you grew up to, you know what I'm saying, to be. But me, on the other hand, like my mom was so big on education, going to school and stuff like that, because my mom was the first one to ever walk across the stage, high school, and to graduate college and stuff like that. Shout out to my mom. Yes. So, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, learning and educating, picking up a book and going to, my mom used to always say, you don't know something, go to the library, go Google it, go ask somebody, you know what I'm saying, because she didn't know it. So she used to always tell us to go ask. Go look it up.
That's what my mama did.
So it's just like, and even her mom, my grandmama, you know what I'm saying? Like, she self-taught herself. Yeah. You know, my grandma used to go
Self-sufficient,
look in the
baby.
dictionary, y'all, and find words that people don't even use. You know what I'm saying? In a sentence and stuff, she go write it down, write the definition and all, and memorize it. Like, you know, my grandma dropped out of school in 8th grade or something like that. You know, she had my mama at about 14, 15. She was a baby herself. You know, so it's just like, you know, education has always been big. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, started with my grandmama and my mom because, you know, my grandmama, my great-grandma, she didn't have no education and none of that stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? And my grandma, she was so prideful and stuff like that. So she instilled that in my mom. And my mom had us where she instilled it in us. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So it's just kind of like, if my mama didn't know anything, she knew that education, you know what I'm saying, was the key. That was the best to her knowledge on what our future would be like. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
gotta
as
educate
I got
yourself.
older and start to learn more, like learning more about being a business owner, learning more about credit or business credit, and you know what I'm saying, this. You know what I'm saying? It's going through the process and the success in life, like, dang, like, hey, mom, you know, I know it wasn't, you know, you wasn't handing a manual, and I know you did the best that you could, but you know, thank you for this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Just you know, thank you for that.
Yes, thank you to the mother.
Yes.
For real, I tell people all the time, like, hey, look, I'm gonna just give you my opinion. You gonna do what you want to do. My mama, you know what I'm saying? My mom didn't really have her mom because her mom left. So my mom was raised by her sister. So my mom was on, I would never allow my kids to feel like I'm not there for them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. So my mom is there through everything. You know what I'm saying? My surgery, you know what I'm saying? Whether she, you know what I'm saying? At first, it wasn't that she didn't agree with my lifestyle. She didn't understand it. But I explained it to her. I took the time to help her understand. And once she understood, she was able to explain to other people. You know what I'm saying? So my mom is there through everything. My clothing line, you know what I'm saying? Every design or anything I come across, that is the number one person I send it to first. Right. Mom, what you think?
And listen, Melanie knew, I ain't mean to cut you off, but she sure been
oh yeah,
she sure been goddamn going in.
Yeah. You a product of your parents. I tell people, it's not, you could tell your kids whatever you want to tell them, but it's what they see.
Right.
It's what they see. It's not what they told. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, that's what your parents say to you all the time. Do what I say. But it ain't really about what you say, it's what I see. Because you telling me one thing, but you doing the opposite. So how you gonna teach me to do something that you're not even doing? Period. And that's really how the brain operates. So that's why some kids become defiant. Yeah. Because you telling me to do all of this stuff, but you're not doing all of this stuff.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's what you see. You got to set an example by what you see, man. Actions speak louder than words, always.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You
can talk about it, but you got to be about it.
Can't keep telling me saving. You don't got no savings.
Don't be talking the talk and you ain't walking the walk. What the hell is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't be goddamn. You gonna talk me to death? Talk my ears off. You know what I'm
tell
saying?
me what I need to be doing and you ain't doing
Put
it.
some damn action to what the heck you doing and to what you saying. Period. You know what I mean? Show and prove. You know, like I do. Splat, you know what I mean?
Okay. Show it.
Period.
And you know, being a mom, and I have 6 children, so
oh yeah.
My oldest, she'll be 28 this year, and my youngest will be 13. So my oldest two, I grew up with them because I had them young, so I didn't know anything about being a parent. You know, I'm still trying to learn the world myself because I had been on my own since I was 16. So I went out to the world as a mom on my own, still trying to graduate high school. So it was just really crazy. So my oldest kids, we always had a discussion how my parenting style is different. With them, it was hard. I didn't know what I was doing. I still want to party and all that stuff. But now I'm more structured, focused, you know
discipline,
what I mean?
Yeah.
And discipline. And I learned from my mistakes with my older children. You know, my youngest. So we always had a discussion. And it makes me feel good because sometimes I feel like I failed my oldest ones with things I didn't do or didn't have to give to them. But they always tell me how they're super proud of me. I inspire them because they watch me grow up. We grew up together.
Yeah, you know did the best that you could.
I did the best I could. And I learned on the way. You know what I'm saying? I learned on the way because my mom, she wasn't always physically there, but we never wanted for anything. And I saw how she always made sure that our needs were met. So that's what I learned from my mom, to never give up, because it's been some struggles being a mom. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So I appreciate her in that light, and I'm super proud of my children. My older ones, I got one in college. He's going for he want to be an FBI agent. My son going to Norfolk State.
Maurice said you a strong black woman.
Thank you, Maurice. I appreciate that.
Yes.
So it's just great to see how they grow up in different stages, and that I know that they're not out here, they didn't go the wrong way. That was my only concern, that they end up in jail or have a bunch of children and all over the place and not doing what they're supposed to do. But yeah, so I'm super proud of that. It's a learning experience. That's the hardest job in the world to me, is being a parent, for real.
Right.
Because you are responsible for molding another human being to maneuver in this world when you don't know how to maneuver yourself.
Yeah,
that's
and kids are like sponges, yo. Like, I just remember me growing up, and what I'm saying, like, my mom brother was a big time drug dealer and all that. I used to look at him and mom making money, especially my uncle, like, just making so much money, had the women, the cars, just the life, and I just to look at him like, I'm gonna grow up and be like him. I'm gonna grow up and do, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I grew up and I did follow that. I did follow that
for a while,
yeah, for a while, and I'm still following it, but in a positive way now. You know what I'm saying? Like, my products are different now. There's no longer, cocaine and all that stuff like that. Yeah. My product now is the Choppin block. You know what I'm saying? The Splat clothing brand. The What's in Your Omelet. The movies. I'm going me pushing limits. My goddamn shoe line, Swag's way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, let's go.
Change. You know what I'm saying? My environment changing, you know what I mean?
Yes.
My mindset changed, But, just growing up and just seeing the entrepreneurship in my uncle has landed me, him and my mom landed me to where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I went down the streets and sold them drugs, but I turned around and made my own product.
But you use those hustling skills in a positive way, nigga.
Yeah,
a lot of those skills, those street skills,
still need them.
you know what I'm saying? You know how to flip a dollar, but it's in a positive way. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something. This entrepreneur world, you still need them street skills.
Yes.
Because you still in the streets. You still got to go to pop-up shops. You still got to deal with cash money. You still got to deal with people you don't know. Yep. You still got to deal with your product and your return and how much you want to make off of it. You still doing the same thing. You're still doing the same thing. You just using it in a positive direction. Yep. You're doing it the correct way.
Different product, different paperwork.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got that paperwork that's going click, 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 click.
Clean you
up. And then you got that paperwork that say ching, 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 ching.
It's one or the other.
It's one or the other.
Okay,
you
just gonna bring you blessings.
A contract or a sale? It's your choice. Come on.
Say it again.
You want to be locked in a contract or a sale?
One more time for me. Yes, one more time.
You want to be locked into a contract or locked into
Bing
a sale?
Bong.
What?
Okay. Bing bong.
For real,
so you made the right choice.
Yeah,
you made the right choice. For sure.
Hey.
Man.
Wow.
Man.
It's been a long journey, and it's so crazy because it's just like I never thought that I would go back to jail after all these years, and here it is 6-7 months ago. Yeah. I was in there. You know what I'm saying?
And it probably was like PTSD. I know it. It was triggering.
Even though it was behind a girl, behind some false stuff, behind a cell phone.
They end up getting dropped, but still.
It's just still, though. It's just like, what?
Listen.
That jail sitting in there for them 30, even though it's for 30 days, them 30 days felt
like 30 years. I know it. Listen.
Let me tell you something.
I don't know how the hell I did them years when I was in my 20s. Do you understand? I don't know how I did the state time. I don't know how I did the fed time. Yes, y'all, I have dead time before. Okay, don't be surprised. Yes, I have. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that. That's another story, another day, another time. But, you know what I'm saying? Then I don't know if I had the patience, the time. I don't know if I had a good time. I don't know what. But this time, me being in my 40s, baby.
Yeah, I already know.
Listen.
I know.
I don't got the patience. I don't have the understanding. I didn't even know why the fuck I was in there. Y'all should see me. I was like, me? Like,
right.
Y'all want me? You sure me? Because you're doing everything in your life and your steps to, you're doing the right thing. You ain't out there and
I'm the
all
one
of a
you
sudden
want.
you got an okie doke. You like, what?
I'm the one you want.
I don't have the patience. For those who still out there doing what you're doing, kudos to you. You get what I'm saying?
Somebody said, I wish I
but
knew
me in that sale,
what I know now.
me doing that time,
Yeah, what I know now.
that shit is out my mind.
Yes.
That shit is
He said, I
mad.
wish I knew then what I knew now.
Exactly.
But it's all about growth. It's all about growth, baby. As long as you keep growing, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Period.
Elevate yourself and elevate your friends. I tell my friends all the time, I want you to be great, even if that's past me. Even if you gotta not talk to me and get a different group of friends and move across the country or do whatever it is you gotta do, as long as you're happy, you're prosperous, and you're what you define successful, do you.
Don't worry about what nobody else think. Don't worry about nobody else think about your idea. Matter of fact, don't even be sharing your idea until you create it, until you got that Jane copyrighted, down pat. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that because people love to take.
And I'm telling you now, when you're small in a big world, like when you're first stepping into the industry, they will steal any idea that you do not have copywritten because they already know.
Yeah.
They will do it. They will just snatch it from you. I had a friend who went to TI with the Trap Museum idea, portfolio and everything. They told her no, it was a bad idea. 2 weeks later, the Trap Museum was up.
See?
Yeah, you gotta have your stuff already sealed and stamped.
Yeah, sealed and stamped, yo.
Yeah.
Real
2
talk.
weeks later.
Well, you know our ideas been stolen.
What does that mean? Launch your stuff before you offer your service to others. I mean, it ain't even a point about launching your stuff. It's all about getting your paperwork right, yo.
Get your paperwork right, especially artists.
And all that stuff like that.
Artists.
I wouldn't even give a flying fluke. Go ahead and copy my shit. Go ahead, because I'm going to take your ass to court. Do you understand?
You hear me?
I ain't got time to be sitting there fucking thumb thugging you and shit and all of that and arguing back and forth for what? I'm going to go hire me a lawyer. And I'm gonna see you in court. I'm gonna let the paperwork go ahead and do the talking. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for all that. Launch my stuff first. Nah, just protect yourself by doing the proper steps.
And your assets.
Right.
Protect you and
your assets. Get your paperwork right.
Protect
you know what I'm saying?
You and your assets.
You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Because I don't know if y'all ever pay attention, but any application you apply, one of them questions is, do you have any assets?
You said
it's always a question.
You said that. You said what?
I said it's always a question when you applying for any kind of loan or any kind of grant or anything. They ask you, what's your assets? Right. Protect you and your assets.
She said I did that, and I'm looking at court with 20 people.
She did what?
What you do?
Oh, she copyrighted her business, and she looking at court with about 20 people because people still on idea.
That's the smart way. Learn your craft. Always keep your 5 P's in order.
Yep. Yes. He knows. That's what I'm talking about. He knows what the 5 P's are, Maurice. Yes.
Well, what's the 5 P's then?
Yeah, tell us.
I mean, a lot of people don't know the 5 P's. So spit the 5 P's.
So like pretty much, I mean, it just depends on who you are, what your 5 P's are. But when you learn your craft, protecting your 5 P's is like protecting your name, protecting your logo, protecting, you know what I'm saying? Just protecting these different
20 years, 3 LLCs. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay. So she said 20 years she had 3 LLCs and she looking at 20 people who try to steal her idea pretty much. But like, that's what people gonna do. I had a Stack or Starve line that I wanted to start and I started promoting it. I hadn't like got my LLC and stuff like that, and then somebody came out with
the LLC ain't nothing. That's ain't nothing saying a business. I said copyright.
No, I'm just saying general. Like
people have to understand. Like just cause you go start an LLC, don't mean your shit is protected. Right. Do you understand? You have to go to the United States Copyright Office, Congress. Do you understand?
Copyright.gov if you want to do it online. It's like, I think it's copyright.gov.
It's a couple of them, but you need to go to the correct one.
No, I went to the right one.
Make sure that says United States Congress in Washington, D.C. In Washington. Not in Colorado, not in California, not in Florida, in Washington, D.C. It has to say, the address has to say Washington, D.C.
Yep,
that's the correct copyright office. That's where you start at, folks. You know what I'm saying? The trademark, then that's when you got money. You know what I'm saying? Trademark, that's that. You know, it starts off little, but it's a lot to it when it comes down to trademark. those are two things that how to protect your brand, protect your company, protect whatever the name, whatever it is that you're doing, even your artist name, whatever. Copyright the bitch. Copyright it. Period. That's how you start there.
That's what I told people.
Anybody that's trying to take something from
copyright and fragment, they gonna snatch it.
Why you see that stuff on Facebook when you're playing people's songs or you're doing it, they always.
That's why videos get snatched off YouTube. Your freestyle gets snatched off YouTube.
Even when I play my Out the Kitchen song, they always tell me to mute. I'm like, this is my song. I own this. But they always, we're gonna mute this in certain countries because it's copyrighted. Duh.
It's your song, right?
It's my song. I know it's copyrighted, but it even do me like that.
Somebody said you got a hashtag I own the rights to this song or something.
Man, time for doing all
Is it something in BMI where you can sign up to be an authorized music user? Because when I signed my husband up, as a DJ he produces music, and I was putting his music on his BMI, I seen something about being an authorized music user. So I think that's something like clubs and establishments that have DJs, they have that so they're able to play
That's why I took.
Right,
so it's like $100.
So the artists and stuff are able to get their royalties and stuff like that.
So if you sign up as an authorized music user, I think it's like $100. Then you're able to play that music, and the artist will get
Facebook and stuff.
Yeah,
and that's probably why they're doing that to
BMI. Yeah.
Melanie said she had a business degree, like it's only $275. Yes, that's just to start the trademark, honey.
Yeah.
But when they get into, you know what I'm saying, like if I wanted to trademark a certain a brand or something like that, if I don't want people splat. If I want to trademark with people, you know what I'm saying, can't say it, can't post it. It's a lot of things under that trademark. Yeah, it's starting at $275. Yeah. But baby, that thing can go up to thousands of dollars. I looked thousands.
It can get
real pricey. I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
And it can get messy in court too.
Oh,
real messy.
Get real messy.
Maurice says the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Oh yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. Every job, pretty much. Every job you apply to, they say that.
She said, for me, it would be $1,200 for 6 usages. Okay.
See,
I mean, hey, I don't even know what that means, but I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, I guess what you trademarking in 12 different ways, 6 different ways, or
Oh, Melanie, you might need to sign up so you can
gotta
come
tap
up
in
on
with
the
us.
show and share, that's
share
info.
some business knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure
share
you
some
go to the Choppin' Block
Come chop it up with us.
We are entrepreneurs and we would love more knowledge. So definitely, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and click on that link so you can come on up
come
and
set an interview with us. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm also thinking about getting my hemp license right now.
Who?
Hemp license right now. Cause I feel like, when we was talking to Mr. Russell about him having, having a hemp license and like being grandfathered in when it, solidifies. We might need to do that. We might need to hop on that now. So
we're gonna tap in. We're gonna tap in.
Yeah.
But Melanie, she said she will do. Yes. Make sure you go visit that website.
The Choppin' Block Worldwide.
Click on that menu. It's under Chop It Up.
Okay, chop it up with the cast.
Chop it up with the cast. You know what I'm saying?
And our calendar is up there, so anytime that's free for you, it's free for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
She said, look, I'm the plug on the info. I would love to jump on with y'all.
Yes.
Come on. Listen.
That's what our
Come
people
show
for real.
love.
We need to do more in the small business. I don't even want to say small business, but
that's what it
the
is.
The first step. Well,
we not small.
Small minimizes. We don't want to keep it small, but when you're starting out and you're starting to grow a growing business. Let's start saying growing businesses. Okay, so we need to if you got a jewel to share, it's enough prosperity in this world for everybody. I hate it when people they try to keep all the information because they don't want somebody to do the same thing they doing, or they think somebody gonna have more. Listen, it's so much wealth in this world, and it's all cornered towards certain people.
Listen.
You know what I mean? But if they spread that wealth, everybody can be rich in this world. If it was all spread equally, so it's so good. You need to share those jewels. I'm telling you,
Share
each
those
one
jewels.
teach one. When Karen said that, each one teach one.
You only gonna listen, but your time is valuable too. You know, even though each one teach one, but you don't got time to be sitting there. Each one teach one. That's why people sit down and set business and they set curriculums and they make business, make money off of, because your time is valuable. Don't nobody got time to be sitting out just giving free information to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like just like
and putting everybody
chopping block.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We give out, you know what I'm saying, basic information, but if they want real details and stuff like that, they have to.
Yeah, you can pay for
Do
the
your
time.
research.
You can make a course. Like Melanie, if you got information, you can make a course where, you know,
she probably could definitely make a course.
You know what I mean? And somebody will pay. You only got to make that thing one time.
But you know what?
And then you pay. People will continuously pay for that.
When it comes to like clothing and stuff like that, I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that. Like when people make you pay, I gotta pay $50 to join your group and then pay $250 to join a vendor.
I mean, I ain't doing all that. Listen, I would just be the motherfucking middleman, and I would just goddamn.
I mean, I'm just saying. Me personally, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna just go find a vendor myself. I'll go find my own vendor, cause I just feel like at some point.
But everybody don't have that. Everybody don't have that drive to go look for something. So
but
people do need. Yeah. So people do need, either they need somebody to help them, direct them, or they need to go and join.
But there are some people that are willing to that don't know where to start too. There are some people who have talked to people and had terrible quality and don't know where to go from there. So now you see somebody with good quality, and it's like, I come to you like, okay, I see you have great quality in the things that you do. I want to start my own line. Is it possible, you know what I'm saying, that you give me some tips or show me what kind of, you know, direction to go in? People, like, when I got a heat press, I didn't know what to do with my heat press. It didn't come with no instructions or none of that. I had no idea what to do. But when I looked it up online, they didn't have the heat press I had. But I knew people who had the heat press that I had. Mm-hmm. And when I approached them, they left me on red. But when they drop something, and I'd be like,
"But those is the wrong people."
You know what I'm saying?
Like it's just
that's how people are. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
No, I ain't surprised.
No, that's how people is.
That's the thing. Like you're surprised. I'm
not surprised because I know, but I'm saying you'd be surprised at who you think.
I know.
Would be.
No,
because like
I'm not surprised no more, because you know why, brother? Because I already been through what you done been through.
Yeah.
That stuff that you're going through, I done been there. That's why
I'm good now. I figured it out myself, but
it don't bother me. The stuff that you talk about and stuff, like we done already done been
but
through.
But that's what I'm saying. It don't bother you because you've been through it. But that's what I'm saying for the people who have it.
Yeah.
And my advice to them is that at the end of the day, like, when you don't know something, you know what I'm saying, and you reaching out to other people, my advice to you is to use your God-given brain and go on here and Google and YouTube University.
Yes.
And you know what people say? You know what people say? Google not always right.
Listen.
People ain't always right either.
It don't even matter.
Piece it together.
Piece it together.
You got
to use your common sense here.
That's why I don't like when people get on Facebook and they be like, "Hey y'all, do y'all know where y'all can something?"
I get on YouTube and I go look up stuff, whatever it is that I'm gonna look at. Yeah. I go Google it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's the kind of person you are.
At the end of the day, regardless if I think they right or whatever it is, I'm reading and I'm gonna use this, what God gave me, for the information that these people saying on YouTube, and I'm looking at these videos from what I'm reading. Then I'm gonna determine, okay, well, now I have my own knowledge and understanding on what X, Y, and Z is. You know what I'm saying?
But we Virgos, we do that because we Virgos.
Hold on now.
No, it don't even matter the sign. Like it just
look at her. Look.
Listen, they gonna team up on me because they both Virgos, but y'all know Cancer's the best.
You know that's why I did it. That's why I said it. Look.
Cancers or Virgos, y'all leave it in the comment. Who's the best sign?
Look, that's why I said it, because we both Virgos and shit. Cancer, she tried to out us yesterday. Look. That's why I said it though. Because for real, I'm a kind of person that look anything up. I look it up 1,000 times, and I keep looking it up, and then when ain't none of that working, I'm gonna just keep trying until I figure it out myself.
My advice to you, y'all, like, don't even depend on nobody. Like, don't depend on nobody to give you no information.
Don't expect nothing from
none
nobody.
Of that. Listen, a lot of the stuff that how I get to where I'm at today is because I went to go look it up. A lot of people ain't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? When I did reach out to people, they acted like they was stuck on fucking stupid. So now I'm about to be stuck on. So I hate to be like that. But it's just that when you get to a certain level, you know what I'm saying? My time is valuable. My time is money. You do not call me asking me how did I get this clothing thing, how I get, because listen, my time is valuable. No information from this day forth is free from me. You know what I'm saying? You want to learn, you want me to help you start a business, you got to pay me for my time. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Time is money. You get what I mean? Time is money. And when you learn when you learn the value of you will never short yourself another dollar.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. I was about to say some people don't know the value of themselves. Some people don't know the value of themselves.
I don't give a fuck who you is. Family, friends, I can know you 10, 20, 30 years. Don't call me for no free information. Oh, let's bond. Or let me pick your brain. No, you pick your own brain. You go out there, you pick up a book. You go out there, you look up YouTube University. You go and Google whatever you need to do.
And then
if you come to me,
you
better come with some money.
I don't like when people come to you and ask you something, but they not putting in no effort.
Right, they want you to do everything.
They want you to do it all.
What I do now? I'm like,
yeah, like, bro, are you reading the website? Like, you do it yourself. I done told you the website, told you how to get, I told you the tools you need. Now figure the rest out on your own. Like, I ain't about to babysit you now.
Right.
Listen, when I first started like doing the graphics and the promo videos and stuff, I went to somebody that I seen did video editing and stuff. I was like, man, teach me how to do it. I just want to sit here and I'll watch you do the buttons and I'm gonna figure it out. Oh no, they kept BSing me around. So I said, you know what? Everything I learned that I've done, I taught myself watching. I bought the program, I did all the tutorials, staying up late nights playing, pulling my hair out because I did it wrong, starting over. So I taught myself. So now that person that I went to, they were like, damn, Miss G, how you do that? Oh, can you do that? Nope. Because I want to sit down now and surpass that person as far as the skills. But, I hate to, I don't like to be that.
I don't like it.
Sometimes the energy
it's the heart. It's your heart.
I'm just gonna block it from penetrating mine and just leave it alone. Yeah. Exactly. You know what I mean?
I'm like crazy. That. Like I don't like to do people how I've been done. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. Like me, I did everything. And anybody asks you, I did it all by myself. All by myself. How my vendors doing my logo, I did it all by myself. Nobody helped me. Nobody showed me what to do, who to go to, who I should go to, or none of that. I did it all by myself.
Somebody showed me. You know who? YouTube University. Exactly. Google. Somebody got to show you something. I'm never going to sit here and say
I'm self-taught.
Ain't nobody showed me nothing because somebody's always out there teaching you something. When you go on YouTube and you go click on somebody's video, that's another human being teaching you.
But I don't use YouTube. Like, I didn't use YouTube for my website or none of that. I didn't use no tutorials. I'm one of those people. I'm a hands-on person.
Yourself.
Yeah, click and play.
What I'm saying is that even if you don't pick up a book, a human wrote that. Yeah. Somebody gave you directions to do X, Y, and Z. Somebody's always in this world helping us and teaching us. There's no such thing as I self-taught myself. No, what you did is you took yourself and you went and applied to go look for the information from somebody else.
I mean, that's what when you read a book or something like that, but if you're not reading no book, then that's not what you're doing.
There's no such thing. I hate when people say they self-taught themselves because it's a person that wrote that book. It's a person that wrote that syllabus. It's somebody that wrote that curriculum. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You didn't teach yourself. Somebody gave you. It's like a blueprint. Somebody
started the process of printing on the shirts. You had to learn that, so you learned it from somebody.
But what I'm saying is, I didn't look at no video tutorial. I didn't read no book.
Regardless if you picked up your thing and you wrote the directions, the manual that came with it. Who wrote that manual?
Right.
The computer didn't write the manual.
But that's what I said. That's what I said to you. If my stuff didn't come with no manual.
But
then you figure it out on your own.
That T-shirt, the process, whoever printed on the first T-shirt,
you look up YouTube videos and you didn't see it, but you saw what people was doing with the heat press. I even did the same thing. I'm not talking about my heat press on YouTube either. But when I was looking for the information, I was looking at different videos and I was seeing how people was using their heat press machine. At the end of the day, it's always some type of direction.
You got the information from somewhere.
Nobody is just just going to go and just manually just going to go and go open up something that's automatically knowing what to do without going to either look at a video, going to pick up a manual or something. You
see what she's saying?
I get what she's saying, because she's saying like if I pick up this book and read this manual, then whoever wrote this manual taught me how to use that up or apply that to that thing. But what I'm saying
even when you went to go look on YouTube, bro.
I wasn't talking about. I'm not talking about my heat press.
When you went to go look on YouTube about your heat press, you said it earlier in the show. You said I went to go look when my heat press. Ain't nobody teach me how my heat press.
But that's what I said. I did my website by myself.
And you said that on YouTube you couldn't find your heat press, right? So, and all I'm just making a point in saying that even though when you went on YouTube, right? You went on YouTube, and when you went to go look for your heat press and stuff, you saw other people using their heat press. You got direction. It doesn't matter if you read it. It doesn't matter if it came with a manual. Somebody was showing you something.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about my heat press. There's no such thing as
self-taught. There's no such thing
that you got to get your business started. You got that information from somebody or somewhere.
Somewhere down the line, like in school. Okay, in school they teach you how to do multiplication. You don't always apply multiplication that you do, and you might learn something else from somewhere else, or learn a different way how to do something from somewhere else. So in your mind, you're not saying I learned multiplication from my teacher, or you're not saying I learned multiplication from my book. You're not gonna say none of that. If you look up something, most people are saying they're self-taught because they didn't sit in a classroom.
That's that Virgo shit right
there. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Even though they saying that, but they wasn't self-taught. You get what I'm saying?
You gotta
Nobody is self-taught, because whoever, they can sit at home. Yeah, I sat at home and got homeschooled, but you wasn't self-taught, because somebody, when you clicked on that video, taught you 9 times 9 is 81. 5 times 5 is 25. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Now you might have came up with a different process to get to that answer.
Right.
But the fundamental of the basics is still the same. I see, I can see where you both.
And you just mastered it on your own. Exactly. You saw somebody do something, and you mastered it. There's no such thing as freaking self-taught.
I ain't never seen nobody make no website. Ain't nobody help me make no website.
But you
okay.
Corey, how
there's
old are you?
Right. I don't even believe Corey, that, brother. We've been here longer than you.
That's the difference, because now I can see. Y'all have a different mindset, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you sound like my daughters right now.
I mean, we're the same age. You the same age,
right? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a generation gap.
It's a different way of thinking.
Yes,
it's a different way of thinking. That's all it is.
Y'all know every damn thing.
Yes,
I ain't lying.
Everything.
I ain't lying. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm like, this Mama G now. I'm telling y'all.
Sometimes you can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I feel like when you look up stuff yourself, you're
but I'm just trying to tell you that you wasn't self-taught. That's incorrect. all I'm trying to do is correct you. You know what I'm saying? You was never self-taught, because at the end of the day, like she said, you saw somebody do something and you just mastered it on your own. Yeah.
Self-taught is
like she said, the website, and then she just said the website teaches you how to use their site.
Having acquired knowledge or skill on one's own initiative rather than through formal instruction or training. You self-taught yourself. Because you didn't have nobody training you and giving you formal instructions. That's what the definition of self-taught is. That's what the definition of self-taught is.
So you mean
the first person who made a fishing rod, they self-taught because they got tired of putting their hands in the water grabbing the fish. So whoever made that first fishing rod, they were self-taught because they initiated that invention. But if you didn't initiate that invention, you got something from somewhere, even if it was your higher self leading you somewhere to get that information. Somebody already did it. If it's already been done, you
that's how you interpret the word of self-taught. But the dictionary says
like you even said
if you don't have formal instruction or training, that's
instruction on everything that's in this world that you do. Just like when you went to that website, it teaches you step by step what to click on. This is for this, and this is for that. Who put that together? A person.
Okay, so you saying let's just talk about your heat press, because you said it didn't come with a manual, you didn't watch YouTube. So when you got your heat press,
I didn't press none of my shirts. My sister pressed. Oh, she did all of them.
Okay, so what aspect of your business that you said that you self-taught, that you didn't get information from nobody?
From nobody. You just self-taught yourself.
I didn't get information from how to find a vendor. I didn't get information from nobody on how to do that.
when you found your vendor, what did you do to
get a vendor?
Bro, you got
the vendor from what you just told me you got the vendor.
Did you just write?
Yes, I got the vendor. I didn't.
Okay,
I know she told you that.
Yes, she did All Smiles.
No, I didn't. I never got my vendor from All Smiles. We don't go to the same dude.
Let's diffuse this situation. Let's de-escalate.
I never said that.
Even All Smiles told me when we talk.
We don't talk like that. I can show you every inbox we've ever had.
Told me, bro, that she gave you the information.
No, she did not.
Okay.
She never gave me no vendor information.
When you found your vendor for your first vendor, did you just type in a random name and it popped up as a clothing vendor? Well, how did you acquire that vendor's website?
When I went to how did I acquire Alibaba? I knew what Alibaba was from when I was a kid looking for Jordans and stuff like that.
You had some idea. How do you know it was on
from Jordans and stuff like that? Because I've always wanted to sell shoes, so I already knew Alibaba. You had the option to do these things. So when I went to
Alibaba,
I Googled it when I was a kid.
That's the root of it.
That's what I'm saying.
You Googled it. Who made Google?
But I'm saying nobody taught me how to find a vendor. Nobody taught me how to find a vendor or who to talk to or how to do.
You used prior knowledge and it came back to your forefront when you
prior knowledge from when I was a kid, because that's what I wanted to do when I was a kid. I used prior knowledge of knowing that Alibaba had those options.
You had to Google it to get the information.
How did you know you wanted to start a clothing business? How did you know you wanted to do the things unless you seen somebody else doing it, or unless you was inspired by somebody? You know what I'm saying? It's like when you grow up and when people wanted to play football, baseball, you wanted to be a singer or a rapper, you wanted to be a dancer because you grew up and you saw.
I was always interested in fashion. That's what I was interested in.
We use a combination of information that we have gathered over the years. So you gather information over the years that accumulated. So when it was time for you to make your clothing business, you went to your knowledge, your Rolodex in your hand, and knowledge that you got from somewhere or somebody, and put it together to make your clothing line. You might not have did it at that moment, but all that knowledge that you had, like that Alibaba website that you had Googled prior to, it came back to your mind like, I could go there.
That's why when All Smiles came in here, she felt my shorts.
TV,
it was like,
TV teaches you. You know what I'm saying? You watching TV growing up as a kid. Ooh, I want to be like that. Ooh, I want to do this. Yeah. Ooh, you might see a cartoon and she might be a clothing designer. Somewhere,
as a kid,
somehow, you got that seed planted. Nobody is born to say, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z.
Nothing's new under the sun.
I'm not saying nobody's born to say, but people find stuff on their own. People don't always get help from other people.
When you find something on your own, right? Boom, I'm about to make another point. Because I don't think you following me and Miss G. When you find stuff on your own, right? And you go find that information. Who posted that information? Who did that?
How you think all this stuff got in Google? People started searching for stuff in that database.
I want you to understand.
People.
That's just like me. It's called an algorithm. That's just like me. It's called an algorithm. Yeah. When I make my website, they give you can have a list of all the different stuff. Yeah, it's an algorithm. Google is an algorithm. Facebook is an algorithm. It's all algorithms from web designers, graphic designers. That's what I'm into. That's why I know that stuff.
And who put it together? Who put it together?
Those specific people. Those specific people. The same dude who made Twitter,
you're losing this. You're losing this case, bro.
No, because you're not understanding what I'm saying. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
We all understand.
If I said it started off with me saying I'm self-taught. We looked up the definition of self-taught, which is what I said it was. And you feel like self-taught is something different because you interpret it as something different.
Perceptions. Okay.
Yeah,
we got different perceptions.
That's it.
Yeah, we can agree to disagree because it's different perceptions, and we can leave it at that. Her perception of self-taught is different from yours. So
that's what I said. I said when I look up the word self-taught, this is what it means. That's not how you feel because your perception is different. It's in the dictionary.
But you not self-taught. I don't care
It's
what
in
you.
the
I don't care
dictionary, but
what.
that's how you
But
feel.
you went and looked up.
But that's
But
how
you went and
you
looked up a
feel.
word that somebody wrote. Somebody told you what that definition. You didn't break up that definition. Didn't come
But
from you.
I said it before I looked it up. I said it before I looked it up.
But you went and looked up at what somebody said, bro. You learn from what other people done did. You learn from what other people done did. It's nothing new under the sun. You looking up a definition of what man done wrote and told you, and you're a firm believer on what self-taught is.
Self-taught.
But
you're
you're a firm believer on how you feel.
You're a firm believer.
Is.
It's because it's facts, bro.
That's
you get your information from each other, from people. It's a person who created Google, who created that algorithm, who created that AI. It's that person who put that information in these
That's your
computers
perception
right
of
That's
self-talk.
facts.
That's your perception of self-talk.
That's facts. I Google it. That's facts. You can Google it.
Yeah, you can Google an algorithm, or you can Google a person who wrote dictionaries and everything.
What I'm saying is that
everything is made up by somebody.
No,
you say the sky is blue. How do you know the color is blue? Because that's what you was taught.
That ain't what I was taught. What you mean the sky is blue?
If you say the sky is blue, the color blue, correct? And where the color blue come from? Somebody told you that was the color blue.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Just like somebody showed you and gave you that knowledge, whether you was watching TV.
But if I have this red
somebody showed
and that red, what you got? You say both of these the same red,
I ain't never denied it. You denied it. I ain't never denied it.
No, I didn't deny that. I didn't deny that people don't teach you stuff. I never said that.
Everything that in this world came from a person. We learn from people, from each other.
You can be self-instructed. You can be
from a person.
The definition of self-taught
from another person. You can be self-taught from another person. Another person. I can make a video
but
right
either
now.
Way, you're still
I can make a video right now.
You're still self-taught.
I can make a video right now on how to teach you how to build your credit. And you be like, yeah, I bought this thing where I fix my own credit. But somebody made that curriculum to teach you how to do it. Rather, you say you were self-taught. But somebody...
You can read a curriculum and not understand
somebody one-on-one. That's like me going on one-on-one with my, you know what I'm saying, with my workout partner.
Yes, that's not self-taught, because that's formal instruction.
Or I could exactly, that's what you got.
But that's what I'm saying.
Formal instructions,
If you get a curriculum, that don't mean you understand it.
Formal instructions,
that don't mean you understand it.
Who says anything about understanding? See, there you go.
But that's what I'm saying. Self-taught, the definition of self-taught is not having formal instruction or training. So if I read something and I don't understand what that something says.
Bro, you're not even listening. You still keep talking about instruction. And you're
listening. That's the definition of self-taught. That's what I said. I didn't get instruction.
Can you tell him my point that I'm trying to make? You know what I'm saying? He keep talking about instruction. That's not what my whole point that I'm trying to make at the end of the day. Regardless if you say you are self-taught, you self-taught yourself. Yeah, you self-taught yourself, but somebody self-taught you somebody self-taught you to make sure you able to teach yourself to do those things. Somebody gave you instructions. Somebody written that book. Somebody made that video. Somebody goddamn, you know what I'm saying? In order for you to self-teach yourself, somebody showed you. And that's all I'm trying to say, man. Somebody's always showing you. Somebody always teaching. We learn from each other. There's no such thing as, I self-taught myself. Yeah, somebody helped you. Somebody helped you self-teach yourself. You know what I'm saying? You just didn't self-teach yourself. There's no such thing.
That's pretty much, but you pretty much taking away somebody. That's taking away somebody's credit. You're pretty much taking away somebody's credit.
No, I'm not.
Because the credit is the end result.
If I said, Jaleesa, help me. Jaleesa made a video. Gisela. What I say? Gisela. Jaleesa.
Gisela. I know.
Miss G. You know what I'm saying? You gave me a video on instructions and stuff like that on how to teach something, on how to do something, right? You know what I'm saying? So if I take and I follow your instructions, you know what I'm saying? I go out here and I'm like, yeah, man, like, shoot, yeah, I self-taught myself because I was looking at such and such video. She helped me, you know what I'm saying, do this. There's no such thing as, I self-taught myself, like you already knew the information.
Information comes from somewhere.
Somebody. It don't come from no AI.
I can see,
It don't come from no AI. Somebody built that AI.
I see that both perspectives. I see where he coming from, as far as saying that he didn't have any.
She said that definition is just saying you didn't go to nobody university, not taught in school.
But that's what
that definition means.
And that's what I said. I self-taught myself. I didn't go to school to learn it. Nobody told me how to learn it. I self-taught myself how to do it. That's what I said. I never said I didn't look it up or I didn't have a tutorial.
So we don't agree on the definition of self-taught.
Right.
He going by the actual definition, but we don't agree because I don't agree with that definition.
Exactly. We don't agree with it
information
because
was
there's no such
somewhere.
thing. It's being self-taught because at the end of the day,
let's do that. We don't agree.
That's what I said. It's perception.
Of self-taught.
It's perception.
Right. Yeah.
It's perception.
Okay. I get you on that.
Still created by someone. She said, but the things I learned from where it's still created by someone. Yeah. Facts.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like this, that jump be killing me. I be like, oh, where? You self-taught yourself. Like, okay.
So let's see what you self-taught yourself. Open up one of them shirts or show some of your wear there.
Oh no. No, this stuff is not what I'm talking about. I self-taught myself graphic design. I've been doing graphic design since I was a kid.
Somebody showed you graphic design
I've been doing graphic design since I was a kid.
And they helped you to self-teach yourself because you didn't go to school, but you didn't self-taught yourself.
So this is legacy and loyalty.
That's how I feel. I self-taught myself.
Corey Tobias, let's see that.
Oh, I mean,
that's some shorts.
These just some shorts.
Be true to you.
Yeah.
Loyalty and legacy. I like that.
All my stuff that I got coming got messages on them. Be true to you. I got a shirt that say believe in yourself. I got a shirt that say elevate your horizons. Okay. I got a bunch of different stuff because all my stuff I try to have something on it to symbolize something. Mm-hmm. Like this a VA state tour.
Because words are powerful. Just by somebody reading those statements, that could just change their perspective on things. So that's dope that you got those, messages up there.
Because I was born and raised in Virginia. I got all of it. You know what I'm saying? This is like the top 20 biggest cities in Virginia.
And everybody only recognizes like 7 cities or maybe 8 if you include Franklin. But what's all those? Hold on.
Yeah, Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Richmond, Arlington, Newport News, Alexandria, Hampton, Roanoke, Suffolk, Petersburg, Williamsburg, Tano, Tappahannock.
I don't even know all of them is cities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Tawano.
I mean, we got 7 cities right here.
Yeah, and
those are 7 major cities of Virginia.
That's the best cities.
Them the best cities.
It's just the 7 cities. It's not even the 7 major because Arlington is
Hampton
bigger
Roads,
than most.
That's Hampton Roads. That's
Hampton Roads. Virginia, because Portsmouth not
that's
up
what
here.
mainly most of the things is going on right here.
Because Portsmouth is not considered the top 20 biggest cities.
Virginia, you don't see shit going on in Manassas.
Yes, you do. That's where all that Fairfax and Manassas is where all the celebrities go. That's where the state fair is at and everything. Yeah, the Falls Church. All of these are places that other celebrities go to and all that.
That shit don't be goddamn.
What? Williamsburg, Tappahannock. That's where Chris Brown is from. That's a city.
Oh yeah. We already
Norfolk. Williamsburg that Williamsburg is its own city, right? Falls Church.
Williamsburg is country as hell.
Yeah, Falls Church is like the.
See, those are cities that you drive fast through because
you going to Tennessee or you going to.
They look country as hell to me when I go through there. They don't look like here.
Yeah.
But they're considered cities.
Yeah.
They're considered cities.
Melanie said one big plantation. Exactly.
Say it again for the people in the back.
One big plantation. Yes.
They're considered cities. And Virginia is a plantation. Cotton, tobacco.
That's another show. That's another show.
That's a whole nother show.
But yeah, so that's dope. I like those white colors, definitely.
Oh yeah, I got all kind of colors. I got more colors than this. I just brought
Wednesday. You're gonna see the new Splat line came in.
Yeah, cause she done forgot to bring hers.
I forgot.
That's okay.
She forgot to bring hers.
We got more days.
A lot of shit going on.
There's more days coming. So damn. Yeah. Oh yeah.
But everybody,
I got pink, red, blue, yellow, white.
Everybody done seen them videos and stuff. I done posted it the other day and stuff like that. Like, you know.
Okay. Yeah,
But
so
I got
just
big
check-
shipments coming in the next couple of weeks, so definitely gonna have that.
I got sets, shirts to match the shorts.
Yeah, I like that one.
And I got a hat to match that.
So,
I got
let's give it up for legacy and loyalty.
that's the love.
I said no. I just saying give it up for legacy and loyalty clothing.
Loyalty and legacy clothing.
What you
I said
say?
it wrong.
Backwards. She said it backwards. And I got the hat too. Dad caps. No snapback. I got the.
Oh yeah, I like those kind of hats.
Yeah, I got like the buckle. Cause
That's dope.
I got a lot of I tell people all the time I don't do too much on my clothes because I feel like simplicity speaks loud.
Yeah.
Like,
Cause you know you appealing to people who like that type of style.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't like all the busy clothes. Like when people wear like floral print with the top and the bottom, and I can't get behind all that stuff because it's busy. It's too busy for me. Virginia
Sometimes
State
less is
tour,
best.
and I plan on doing other states as well.
Sometimes less is best, but it's all you know. You appeal
Yeah, it
to
all
people who
depends
like
on.
that style.
Right, yeah. Like, well, you know, with my clothes and stuff, like,
Yeah,
you know,
the
I
colors, I like
cater
them.
towards
Yeah.
women. So, you know, women like that.
That color.
That loud
yeah,
shit,
popping,
you know what
yeah,
I'm
I like
saying?
that. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm all off the camera. She Melanie
that's
says
not
that
embro-
embroidery.
No, it's not embroidery.
What? My shirt or my hat?
I would have got it embroidered.
What? Your shorts?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have got my shorts embroidered because I didn't like the way it looked embroidered. It's too much for embroidery. Like my wolf being that the banner is over top of the original wolf.
Oh, yeah.
That's too much. It was too much for embroidery. They had already said that they was like, if it was just the banner, they would have did embroidery. But this is not even vinyl. This is super color. So it's super color is like it's different. Like when you look
Is that
on
a
the
new style
inside,
of printing that's out? Oh, okay.
like when you wash it, none of the colors fade because it's like almost like pressed
shirt.
into the shirt.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of is it like right before like DTG?
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
DTG is when it's
That's-
just like
that's-
in the shirt. So that's like the level like right below or whatever.
Right before DTG.
Yeah, I got you.
Right.
Because it's this, then it's DTG, then you would do sublimation.
Yeah. I like those too. Yeah.
And I got some sublimation shirts that say "Believe in Yourself" as well. But those are sold on the website.
What's up, Crystal? Crystal says she proud of y'all.
Yeah, I can't even goddamn take the damn thing off.
What?
Checks?
Huh?
What you can't take? It's nice on the screen.
Hey, you going in and out.
Click the same one.
I don't have to do that. I'm not clicking none of it. It ain't working. For some reason. I don't know.
Can you click a different like?
I'm clicking on different
No,
ones.
I like. Oh. Hey, Uncle
That is
Corey.
crazy.
It's your
Now everybody gone.
AKA Uncle Corey in the building. If you need a beat, holla at me. They on SoundCloud. I believe in positive messages, so my website is called Make Your Mark MXKEYOUR MakeYourMark.com.
Yeah, we
Have
is
you made
back.
your mark on the world is the real question.
Yeah, we back.
Right.
Make sure y'all check out the choppingblockworldwide.com if you want to schedule an interview, if you want to broadcast your business. Make sure you go check it out and click on the links on those corresponding pages so you can get up here and
Chop it up with
us.
Hey, yo, you ain't even got to be a business. You ain't even got to be an artist, yo. You can just be an average. Hey, it don't even matter who you are.
Average Joe.
You want to come chop it up, want to be on the chopping block, you know what I'm saying? Come on, visit the website, click on the menu. It's under Come Chop It Up with the Cast. You know what I'm saying? Book your date, book your time.
Also,
and we're going to be in the building. You know what I mean? Wait a minute, I'm about to close this thing out. What you
No, don't close it out. Hold
yes,
on.
I am.
I just want to, hold on. They can come on the chopping block, or they can also book us to host your next event.
Oh, yeah.
Book us to host your next event. That's also the chopping block. Look, I'm trying to promote the chopping block.
you messing up my brain now. I'm ready to end this thing.
Hold on, you gotta promote everything.
We got a video there.
We booked and paid, baby.
None of this was planned today. Everything was winged off the top of our head. We ain't even talk about
none of our topics are done. None of that.
You know,
it's okay.
That Virgo stuff set in. Y'all had to get y'all
the daily blockage.
Yeah, we ain't talk about the baby child with the felony or the girl found it melted in the couch.
Huh? Okay, we got another show coming up. Yeah. It's more shows.
Yeah.
What up? I really wanted to know about that girl that found
Okay, well,
melted.
let's keep the show running. What you want to do? You want to keep it going or just wait till the next show?
Yeah, the girl found melted in the couch.
Yes, let me tell you about that. I'm gonna tell you about that.
How did somebody get found melted in the couch?
Wait a second.
Okay.
Hold on. So let me just clarify. When you say melted, so she's dead, or she's still alive, or what you talking about?
She's no longer. She wasn't melted, like disintegrated. Like she had been sitting there so long that she had melted into the couch.
Her skin had fused into the cloth of the couch.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you say melted, I'm thinking she burnt down like a candle.
No. That's why I said let me tell you the story.
Okay.
So this woman, she was 36 years old. She's had this disability. It's called like lock. They call it kind of like lockjaw. So like her limbs are locked. She can't move anything but her eyes. Like she can't move her neck, can't move anything, her lips or nothing. Can't move anything but her eyes. Her parents were her caretakers. She is now 36. They said when she was a teenager, she liked to sit on the couch a lot and watch TV. So she would sit on the couch, watch TV to the point where she wouldn't move. Like she would go to the bathroom on herself or anything. Like she was just so obsessed with the TV. And now that she had this disease, they figured the best place to put her was in front of the TV. Well, they left her there. They did not check on her for over 48 hours. She was sitting on that couch. And when the police found her, they said she was sitting on the couch for so long that she had bed sores to the bone, that she was covered in her feces and urine, that she, it was like that she had insects all over her, and they arrested her parents for murder.
She was longer than 2 days.
When they found her, they said she had been dead for over 48 hours already.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I said longer than 2 days. She had been sitting there, and she had been sitting there for a long time. They just left her there.
That's crazy.
They left her there. And the police was like, they charged them with murder, but they didn't arrest them or do like no formal investigation or anything like that. And they're saying they might even be like knocked down to 2nd-degree murder, or they might not charge them at all.
Why did the hell did they name that title then? I really thought it was going to be.
Yeah, but like she was.
Didn't it make you click on it?
Melted in the couch.
It made you
click on it.
Words to make you click on it, because you think of somebody melted in the couch, you're gonna be like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying?
Clickbait. It was clickbait.
Yeah.
I'm like, did she get burned? But they said no. They said there was. You could see, like they showed an image of the couch, like it was a hole in the couch.
She had been there so long.
Like hole in the couch filled up with like her urine and stuff. Like it was all over her. She had been there for so long. Yeah, that insects had grew and everything.
That's crazy.
That's sad.
That is sad.
And she was 36 years old. Like she couldn't even move. She was a vegetable.
Been living like that since a child. She had this ailment where she couldn't move.
Yeah.
So did it say anything about whether they determined, like, did they go back to say that they probably didn't get that deep, but did the parents know that she was gonna be like that before she was born? Because my thing is, I
don't know. They didn't go that far.
Yeah,
they said as a teenager, she didn't always have this. They was like, as a teenager though, she had those symptoms, I guess, of, you know what I'm saying, of her developing this disease.
And then it gradually.
And as she got older, she's now 36. You know what I'm saying? She's a grown woman, so she's now 36, and these are her parents that were granted to take. They're supposed to take care of her, and they left her there.
Crazy.
They just left her there.
Melody said her parents
didn't buy a new. Come on, Melody.
What she said?
She said her parents didn't buy
a new couch.
No, I guess she had her own house. I guess she had her own house because they just I don't know. They probably.
You mean before or after she melted in the couch, Melody?
I'm crying. Not before or after she melted in the couch. I'm about to tell y'all. Okay. Hold on, because it was crazy. So they said. So here it go. So yeah, they could face murder charges after they're disabled. Look at this. Look.
That's the couch.
Yeah.
Put it up to the camera. That's crazy.
Oh.
That's crazy.
That's the
How
couch.
long she sat in there.
Yeah.
Like
she sat there for a long.
So she couldn't make any type.
No noise.
Other family came and checked on them. That's crazy.
Nothing.
Like never came through and seen this girl sitting on the couch for years.
Years.
I don't know if y'all can see this or not.
That's crazy. Yeah, they could. It looked like they probably could see it. That's
years.
Crazy.
She was sitting there. Yeah.
Bed bugs, roaches, and stuff.
Yeah, they said all kind of insects was all on her. I was like, that's terrible. Like your parents. And like I know they were getting a check for her,
you know that.
So they could have at least had our nurse or something.
They don't care. Some people are just motivated by money. They kept
something.
her alive or just kept her there just to get that check.
They said she could have been left there for years.
Yeah, I mean, look at the condition.
Look at the couch. That ain't no months or no days.
No, that's years of just sitting there.
And that's a leather couch. So that bitch was decaying.
The coroner said he couldn't eat for a week. After doing autopsy of her body. He couldn't eat for a week, and he said he cried for a week.
Shout out to the coroners. I don't know how they do that job.
That is a strong, bold job to have.
And dead body stinks.
Woo.
That's a terrible smell.
Because you got to imagine they get them in all conditions, either whether they freshly dead or been dead for a long time, and they still All right, so we talking about some old other stuff. So that could bring us into the topic for next week.
Yeah, y'all. The girl found melted in the couch. That's what we was just talking about just now. You know, like it's just crazy how her parents left her like that. Her parents know what they got to be in their 50s.
Gotta be. Let me see.
That's crazy.
Cause they're gonna tell me exactly how old they was. And they said she only weighed 96 pounds.
Come on.
When they found her. They told us her parents called 911 when they noticed she stopped breathing. First responders entered the home to find that nightmare scene. They said though her death was recorded on January 3rd, they believe that she could have been dead for over 48 hours before that. She could have died 48 hours before that.
But they ain't called 911. She started sinking down in the couch. I know she looked shorter than she did before because she was so...
My thing is like, and it was from Louisiana. There was 2 Louisiana parents. My thing is like, as you, so it's not no third country or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? As Americans, at no point, like you call 911 when she noticed she stopped breathing. So what about all the fecal matter and everything else?
That didn't bother, that didn't bother you when she was thinking or the bugs was eating away. You just gonna wait
or the bed sores
because. That's money motivated to me. Oh, she dead. We gonna get no check next month. That's how I look at it. Like because why you ain't call 911 prior to her deteriorating like that? That's crazy.
Melody said the couch was older than her ass.
That's crazy. They said the last time they had even seen her outside was 6 years ago. So she really could have been sitting there for 6 years.
It looked like 6 years of decay in that couch. That couch had a big ass hole in it.
They're gonna have a grand jury on May the 2nd to find out like what they want to actually charge them.
People, some people, they despicable. Like I don't understand it. So like they weird.
She said the neighbors said they went to church every weekend.
Ain't nobody at the church noticed like
She said she asked him a couple years ago. Because he hadn't seen her. Like, did she still stay there? And the father was like, yeah, she still stays here. They was going to church and everything, and they just was leaving that girl in the living room, just sitting there.
Right.
Coming every day. They was like, the neighbors were so stunned that she was alive. Like, That's crazy to me.
Sickening.
That's crazy to me. People are sick. I was just watching, I don't know if you guys are into like documentaries, but the John Gracie tapes. I was just John Wayne Gracie or something like that.
He was a serial killer.
Yeah, I was just, I think that's his name, John Wayne Gacy. John Wayne Gacy. I was just watching, he killed over 33 boys. 33
Is that the
boys.
one that was No, that's Jeffrey.
No, that's Jeffrey Hummer. Yeah, he was raping the boys and killing them.
Yeah.
Over 33 boys, and it was prominent in the 70s and the 80s. And you know, in that time, AIDS was big, and homosexuality looked, you know what I'm saying, really bad upon. So that, you know, kids or teens that were gay were moving and leaving their homes and stuff and getting kicked out, and they were moving, and he was just.
Guess what his job was?
Taking these little boys up. He was
performing at Children's Hospital as a clown.
As a clown. And he was a contractor. He would take 18, 19, 20-year-old boys, young adult boys that were looking for jobs, would give them jobs, and they would be working these different contracted, you know what I'm saying, jobs he had. And after a while, he'll be like, hang out with me, or come have a drink with me, or something like that. And they would hang out with him, and he would play mind games on them. So he had this thing he would do called the handcuff game. He called it a magic trick, where he would put his handcuffs on behind his back and get out of them, and then say, now it's your turn. And they would do it, because thinking, this my boss, we cool, we drinking, we chilling, vibing. He would get them handcuffed, and they wouldn't be able to get out, and they would eventually ask, how do I get out? And he would say something like, you don't.
This. Oh, yeah.
And he was hog tying them.
See,
and
I ain't playing no tied up game
Listen,
anyway.
exactly.
With no damn
Nobody.
body.
Yeah.
I don't even want to play that shit sexually with my shorty.
Hey, y'all, they found 27 bodies under his basement.
I don't like to be
restrained. Exactly.
Yo,
listen,
that shit. No, you
I don't
been
like that
before. I don't
you
want
gonna see me?
nothing.
You gonna think I got down?
I don't like
really
BDSM. You can keep all that,
No,
all that
that's
kinky
not
stuff.
cute. It's not cute.
I don't want to be tied up,
Right.
hog tied, none of that. I don't think any of that is.
After I read that book, Gerald's Game by Stephen King, and it's a movie. Gerald's Game. Look, T.
Right.
I'm just briefly. Gerald's Game is a Stephen King book turned into a movie. The couple, they was having problems, so they said, we're going to go to the cabin, rekindle our stuff. So they started getting kinky. He handcuffed his wife, and she accidentally, like, kicked him, and he fell over, hit his head, died. So she chained up his cabin, don't nobody know you were there. Dog came in, started eating, a wild dog started eating on a dead husband. But you know what I'm saying? Like, all those weird
He was trying to be
situations.
cute and kinky and sexy and handcuffed her, and she didn't like it, and she was like, get off of me.
And
I don't
she
like
kicked
her.
him, and he
kicked
hit his
him.
head, and
Hit
she
his head and
laying there
died.
dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she was stuck in that house
Then
trying
she
to get
started
out.
getting psychosis and seeing
Yep.
stuff. It's crazy.
I
was
ain't
crazy.
racist, but what color are these people?
You know it.
Yeah.
You know it. YT.
No.
You know.
You know it. Yeah.
It's just like, yo, what in the world? Like,
I'm just not. I can't get into that kind of stuff.
I mean,
I've never
I just
even
be
been locked
listening to
up
y'all,
before,
like,
but
these
it's just
stories,
like,
and I just be like,
yeah.
so I don't read
Yeah,
shit
look.
like that. Like, you know,
I
what I'm
watched
saying?
the
If I see some shit, I
documentary,
start
yeah.
reading the first two couple of sentences, I be like, oh no, I ain't.
Yes,
Like,
but
this motherfucker
stuff like
sick.
that interests me because I'm like, I like to pick people's brains because, you know, people go through stuff. You know, a lot of people go through stuff. Like, they be like, strippers are strippers because they got daddy issues. Most serial killers have mommy or daddy issues.
Oh, they got money issues.
Or they, yeah,
It's
but
the root. It's something you gotta get to the root of the problem.
Yeah,
Why
it's-
is this person?
it's
acting
most of the time
like
it's mommy
that?
or daddy
Something
issues.
that started from way back when. They just
him,
Childhood.
Yeah,
his
childhood.
issue was, as a kid growing up, his father treated him like that. His father made him feel dumb, so he would make all his victims feel dumb.
dumb, yeah.
His father used to rough him up and strangle him and do all kind of stuff to him in his basement, and he do the same thing to those boys.
Yeah. One of my favorite shows is Criminal Minds. I watch
Yes,
that.
I've seen all of them.
And those, and I don't care what they saying is fictional. Those they get
Those-
those
that shit
stories
is
from
real.
somewhere. They
They
don't
do.
want you to know
It's
that
based
people
on
crazy
real
ass
stories.
like
It's
that.
based on real
yeah, it
stories.
is.
Y'all know the SVU. I definitely know those stories are because they too realistic that they could really happen. But Criminal Minds, Spence, my boy, that's my favorite.
And people
character.
won't tell you that, but most of
But
these
yeah.
writers are going to like different old
gotta get their
articles and stuff
stories
like
from
that, and they
somewhere.
get their
Exactly.
stories from somewhere. Just like American Horror Story, just like American
That's-
Horror, the freak shows and all of
Yeah,
that.
they got a
That
little
stuff
too-
really
I
happened
know.
though. Like
Listen.
when you go to those those museums or whatever, and you see the babies and them people really got killed.
That movie Annabelle, it's
Yep.
a real story.
It's a real doll.
couple. It's a real couple that actually they do that. And Annabelle is really a real doll that happen to have spirits. And I watched them on YouTube. I stopped because I'm like, oh, that's a little too much for me.
Right. Yeah,
because the
I be feeling like the YouTube videos I be feeling like the spirit is going to come out of the screen and be in my.
What are you inviting into your? I don't want that
in
type
your
of
mind.
stuff in my mind. Yeah,
but I watch documentaries because
I was a kid and I watched that. My mom told me don't watch that damn vampire movie. Watched it that night.
What you watched?
A vampire movie, and went to bed. And in the middle of the night, you gotta get up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I promise y'all, that vampire was at the door. That thing said,
hey, no, she looked like Blade.
I do not watch scary movies, y'all. I've been traumatized. You hear me? I promise y'all, I seen.
Me too, though.
Yo, that motherfucker was at the door.
I wonder which.
And he said, he took his key. He said,
hey,
I hauled ass back in that bed. Let me tell y'all what I did. Now. Let me tell y'all some embarrassing shit. I ain't never peed in the bed, but that night I did.
You didn't get up. You want to
know something?
I kept calling my mama. Right? I was like, Mama, please. I whined and everything. My mama did not get up to save her life. You hear me?
T, we had the same life.
I laid my ass out.
We had the same life, T.
Hey, Mom, I can tell you right now, that's the reason why I peed in the bed, because I didn't want to get up.
For real.
That's the reason why I peed in the bed till I was 11 years old, Mom, because I was scared. All them scary movies.
I ain't gonna lie.
The truth now. You used to beat me for nothing.
The first movie that ever scarred me, and people think this is so childish, but I don't care what nobody say. The first movie that ever scarred me was Scream. I was living with my godmom, and everybody was watching it together in the room. Well, I wanna be with y'all too.
Oh.
And I knew I was scared already, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't really trying to watch it. But it was like, I went in there, I seen one scene, ran out. I said, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. This ain't for me. I was a kid though. I was like,
yeah, I keep forgetting. I was like, there you wait.
I was now, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because
we watch movies like Exorcist, but you ain't watch Exorcist.
Nope.
No,
Freddy Krueger.
I don't watch none of that. None of it.
I was terrified.
You
heard me?
I was scared. I was scared. Okay, I was scared. I had nightmares about Scream until I was a good 19, 20. Scared.
Oh man.
And it's so crazy because I had never went and watched it ever again after that night.
See, Scream makes me, when I first saw it, I'm scared of the dark. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I don't like to be, I hate
scared like that jumping.
Yeah.
Like
it's always the music.
I just don't like walking nowhere where it's pitch dark.
Yeah.
I don't like driving. I hate driving down roads where there's no motherfucking street lights.
58.
And all that shit. I got a fear of being lost.
58.
I was just about to say that 58 and
I got a fear of being lost and shit. Like I don't
stranded somewhere, children of the corn.
My wife think it's funny because when we go on road trips, I say
please.
Yeah. My wife think it's funny because when we go on road trips, I say it all the time. When we on roads and there's no because we drove across the country. So when we got to them hills in Tennessee and stuff, and there's no lights and all of that, and I told her, I said, I don't care what you see, don't you stop this car. I don't care who run out. I don't care what you think you saw. Keep driving. You hit a deer, keep driving. As long as this car is functional, don't you stop.
And
please
don't get out. Yeah.
Please don't stop.
Check out The Sadness. What is that?
Say, a movie? Oh yeah, let's write that down because I love scary movies.
Listen,
write that down.
I don't like scary movies.
Listen, I like action.
Comedy.
I'm even
drama.
a sucker for romance. You hear me? Drama.
Yeah.
Documentary.
Yeah.
The History Channel.
I even watch Shark Week. Okay, I even watch the animals. I
would rather watch the Golf Channel than to fucking watch the scary movie.
Yo, for real. Call me what you want.
Listen, but as a kid, that's what I used to do. My brothers and sisters used to call me weird because on Sundays,
you watch golf.
I would sit in the house, and watch golf. I love golf. It was never boring to me.
You play it?
Damn right. I think that's a fun sport to me.
Well, see, I didn't never play but putt golf. So
I can see you.
But people know that looking at golf, they think it is boring. But to me, I thought it was interesting. Somebody take a little skinny ass stick with this little ball and swing
and go far, like
Tiger Woods.
That money they make ain't.
That was your look up, right?
Yeah.
Tiger Woods all the way till he got caught up with that white woman.
That's amazing to me. but to certain people, it was boring to them. But to me, it wasn't boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like
that's how I feel about baseball and hockey. Like I love. Like,
I can look at baseball too.
And soccer, I love soccer.
I like now the World Series. That's interesting.
Yeah. I love soccer. I love baseball. I'm just into sports in general.
I love playing volleyball, y'all.
You know what?
What?
Do you understand?
You know what I don't like?
That's what we need to do. We need to buy a volleyball tent this year.
Yeah.
And do
Go
some
on the beach.
volleyball, yo.
Yeah, go to the beach.
Yeah, I love that.
You know what sport I don't like that everybody likes?
What?
Football. I don't like football.
I got tired of. See, I
don't
don't
like
the
football.
politics behind it. When all that stuff started happening, I don't like the.
You know what? T
politics. So when I
Swag
started
taught me
learning
that football is a non-profit, and
all
that's why
the sports.
That's why they act the way
sports.
they do.
No,
That's
bro,
why they act
all
the way
of them. The NHL, the NFL, the NBA, the CIA,
but I'm just
FBI.
See, they made it all.
the
Like,
CR,
the FBI
the
non-profit, the FBI
the
non-profit,
PPP, the PUA. All of the non-profit.
the SBA,
The SBA. The UTI.
it's all a game.
Oh, not a UTI. Hey yo, get her.
There you go, man.
For real. Yeah. Yeah. And they
They are big money sports. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they non-profits. They non-profits now, you know.
Every owner is an investor.
Yep. It's a tax write-off. You know what I mean?
They're smart about it.
Damn right.
Let's go get our little 1% of a company. Let me go get my little 1% of a baseball.
1% goes a long way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it, because it can build too.
Think about checking out land in the metaverse. 'Cause people
Yeah,
buying
they buying that
all
up.
that money for nothing you can physically hold on to.
They buying it up. But I tell you what,
Yo, they having a thing there where you can give up
NFTs, metaverse.
You can live in your metaverse forever.
Oh yeah, I told you about that article. They got an
Yeah.
article. Listen,
What they
they're
gonna
offering people
freeze you?
No, listen. They're offering you want to live 150
Mm-hmm.
years longer than you are now, or up to 150 years, either one of those two. But the catch is you got to give up your physical body, so your so-called
Brain still functioning.
I would have to say your soul, because your brain, if your body's gone, your brain's not functioning. It has to be your essence that's in metaverse. I don't know how they're going to transfer your spirit
You
into
know what's
the
interesting
metaverse.
about that?
Your consciousness, that's the word.
Okay,
your consciousness
yeah.
into the metaverse, and your physical body be gone.
But
That's
how
the
does
catch.
that work?
But how you going to find out if it works? Because if they saying, okay, once you get over there, I think it's just for organs. They stupid people gonna say, "Oh yeah, I want my consciousness."
You know
in there,
what?
And then they taking your body for the organs, and then how can you say, "Oh, I don't want to be here no more," or "I don't like"?
Or
this,
how
I
are you
wanna
going to
go
know
back."
that they did what they said they did?
Exactly.
Because once they put you to sleep, they can do anything.
Hey, yo, listen, I got put to sleep too, and you be dead. Gone. I ain't even know they put me to sleep.
Hey, yo, for real.
They said, yeah, we putting, you know what I'm saying? We putting the
That's
thing
how
in
it
the
be.
IV,
And you gone.
The endoscopic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the doctor on the side
I
of
had
me,
surgery,
he
yeah.
talking to me. And they say, you know, I
You
wake
out.
up
wake
and
up.
I'm in the day. I'm back in my room. They say, oh yeah, you know, you did good. And I'm like,
Check out that TV series. It's a
The
series
hell?
called.
I know.
Listen,
I had
it's
surgery.
a series called Coma, and that's what the series is about. Coma patients, where they're in a coma, but their consciousness is in
It's
another
still-
world.
yeah.
But it's stuff going on in the real. It's deep. I just
Yeah,
started
because I've
watching it.
heard
that
people
remind
come out of
me-
comas
think
and
about
do
what
it.
that remind me of that movie Get Out.
Yes.
Yeah,
Your
that's
consciousness
a
is
prime
still there.
example.
Your
Yeah.
body could be, but your
Because
consciousness
he was
is still
froze, but
gone.
he still seen it. Like he still can see the pain.
Yeah. So just think about all those coma
Wow.
patients. You know, you hear about them getting raped,
Yeah.
mistreated, and they could probably hear their family talking shit about them around it. Their consciousness is probably still
That's what
going,
I was
but
gonna
all
say.
their physical is shut down. Can you imagine just being trapped?
Like a vegetable.
You trapped inside, but you're aware for years and years. That's driving. What? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Man.
Listen, I told my kids, if I ever get in a debilitating state, just
What
let
she
me
say?
go out.
What Melody said?
When she told us to check out Sadness, she said it's a scary movie that's
Put people inside of Ready Bears. Girl.
inside
Inside of what?
They put the
Ready.
bears. So do they put the people's consciousness inside of teddy bears? Maybe she's saying teddy bears.
Oh, okay. And they,
That's like on Black
that's
Mirror.
like
That's the episode on Black Mirror.
I was about to tell
Remember
you.
that one with
You
the
ever seen
teddy
Black
bear?
Mirror on
It's a
Netflix?
series. It's kind of like it tells about human
Different
what's the
stuff,
word?
but
Yeah.
like It's pretty much like different views of what they think the future would be and like how different people's point of view. So, for instance, the first episode is like she was saying, it's just like she was saying, people were in a metaverse. They were using like, I don't want to say a ship, but that's like almost what you would think it would be. Was like a ship, like they was on a ship.
Was that like the Star Trek one? It's just crazy, man.
This metaverse stuff was already in hand. I cannot think of that movie where Bruce Willis was in, and him and his wife, and he used to come home and he put these virtual things on. The wife was in the world.
Yeah,
and she wanted to stay there.
That's just like the Matrix too.
That was the first sign.
And Avatar.
Listen,
what was the name of that movie? I know what you're talking about. I can't think. I know what
you're talking about, but I don't know the name of the movie. Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen it.
We've been getting signs about what's to come.
Yeah. My mama said Corona too.
Since the Jetsons.
Corona too.
Hello.
Corona too. They've been talking about
since the Jetsons.
And look at the Simpsons, how they said all the things that happened. The Simpsons come out.
The Jetsons.
I'm telling y'all.
The Jetsons is Back to the Future.
Come on.
Hey, that's my movie too. I've seen every single one of them.
It's so many shows that just telling you what the real is.
And they
make another show.
And they making any new shows now that's telling you what is happening now.
It's a show called Counterpart where it tells you it's dealing with the CIA, and they show us a whole different version of you. It's a gateway. It's somewhere down south. Where the CIA in the 80s, they were doing an experiment, but they found a gateway where it's a whole different version of you, and you can walk through this door and go into a different world where you see us. It's so many.
I'm telling you, yo, people call these conspiracy theories, but I really wholeheartedly, truly believe this world is going to end, if not global warming, a zombie apocalypse. They have made way too many zombie movies.
I think everybody who got the vaccination will transform to something in a few years.
Hey, if I do,
the jab.
If I do, you gonna be off lucky because I can't run, and that's the number one rule in the zombie apocalypse: cardio. If you can't run, you can't do nothing. But I really do believe it because I feel like they experiment on people way too much.
I just feel like we're going to the apocalypse now.
Yeah,
we don't know who you walk.
You see them people on drugs eating folks.
Y'all ever think about like outside right now? They got the little festival event thing, right? Mm-hmm. You ever look around, look at people, and wonder
if they are
real?
Other beings. I think other beings walk among us.
You ever seen Nikita? You ever seen the show Nikita?
No.
Where she was a part of like this underground government. It was like the government under the government. So the government, you got your basic branches, and then it was like a secretive government that controlled the higher government, and they would have like people that you think are dead aren't dead. Like they would kill them off, so to say, and in a grave. These people are dead, but they're alive.
They do that to each president.
Yeah.
And once they get them in there, there's different clones because they start acting different. You'll notice how they look slightly different. They start acting different because they're not the same person that you voted.
I believe it.
Aliens.
Exactly.
Somebody said they think that like JFK and Marilyn Monroe and Michael Jackson and all of these people that died, like all these big famous people that died, they think they somewhere like in a chronology, pretty much. Frozen underground somewhere.
Yeah,
like
crazy.
Yo,
it's crazy.
Tupac dead, but we ain't never seen his body. They ain't never found his body.
They cloning all these lookalikes.
Yeah, clones and now they got projected people on stage.
Man, they got real humans right now.
Yeah,
they making robots out of humans. They look like humans. Yeah. They feel like humans.
I think when rappers go to jail and come out, they clones.
Look around and be wondering like,
who are you?
Who are you? Are you real? Are you a robot? Yeah. Are you an alien? Mm-hmm. Are you?
Because whole time we think you bleed what I bleed, but what if I stab you and you come out green?
Right.
That's why
I don't know.
I people watch when I go out. Like I
don't know.
Walk and just look at people like. Just watch their behaviors because it's going to be a glitch somewhere. They can't be 100% genuine, so you gotta watch
24/7.
Mm-hmm. They said you watch them celebrities and stuff. Like
you see the eye, like sometimes you ever see like the eye turn to like a reptilian type
real quick.
Yeah,
I seen it on.
They say TV too.
Go through
TV too. I seen something where I was watching a documentary about commercials, how they flash words so fast you don't see them.
Is it bad? It makes you wonder even though the celebrities them see, just like they saying Beyonce and Jay-Z with the cult and all that, but I'm, you know what I'm saying, and you know, because when I see Beyonce, one of her videos, and she did her hair like that, and I seen that damn.
And do you watch YouTube and they
I seen
yeah.
that animal, I seen that thing in her, right?
Yeah.
And it just, it makes you wonder, like, is she possessed on
But
a negative way, or is it bad?
a positive
Because,
way?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You think about on a spiritual note.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah.
When you learn about, I want to get the names right. Who the gods, the
Hebrews?
no, not Hebrews. No.
What you trying to say?
Like Elohim.
Well, the Africans, what they name them? Hebrew.
It's H-E-R-U.
H-U-R-U.
H-E-R-U, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think we...
Those, and remember those faces, the images was like animals. Their body was like
exactly.
human. But you see,
when you start elevating your
ancestors.
consciousness, you do start intertwining with
With
the
animal.
ancestors or
Animal.
higher level beings.
That's how
and yeah, I think that's possible because you start. Because remember, I told you we beings. Well, or you want to say God or
that's kind of like when people in tongues.
Your higher power, we're all that. We're just, I said God is a glass and we all the pieces. Like if you break a glass and all the pieces are shattered, it's still a glass as a whole. That's what we all are. So all that energy, we can channel all of those higher things. It's so much, man. It's so much, man.
I tell you what, like that, I tell people all the time, like you never know, because you got all these different cultures, all these different tribes. They all believe in a higher power. And who's to say, you know what I'm saying? We can't say what they believe in is negative or wrong, because it's positive in their eyes and they like, that's what they, you know what I'm saying? That's their God, that's what they believe in. So we don't know. We don't know if it's positive or negative or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Energy never dies. So when a person dies, their energy just comes back into the collective and come back again and again.
And that's why I believe.
So
I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly.
And you can channel each piece, man. It's so.
I believe that wholeheartedly,
they didn't teach us.
Especially kids. You see it.
Teach us,
right?
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. We be.
Me and T Swag was just saying that. We was just talking about like how we could have been anybody in a former life. You don't know who you were. You could have been a millionaire in a former life. And
you
don't
know what? When
you know?
somebody had told me though, and told me, they said that, you know, we choose our family
when we come in. Your soul
Yes.
group. It's
your
a soul
soul.
group.
You choose what family you on, because when you die. You know, you ever heard the saying is when a person die, a baby is born. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because basically, like when you die,
With
your
death comes
spirit
life.
leaves your body, and your body's just a hollow dead, no nothing.
It's your clothes. You change clothes. This is an outfit.
Right. Hey, I like that.
You change clothes.
You ever wonder who you were?
Character on set.
Right. So where
I'm
that
gonna
spirit
have a past
man?
life.
So do that spirit
with
man
somebody?
goes?
It's somebody I know that does it.
So do that spirit man goes into another baby? That's baby that's born. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I asked. You ever wonder who you was? Like,
Yeah.
you ever wonder like who you were before you know what I'm saying?
It's this guy that I follow. His name is Astro Einstein. Or Einstein, but he does past life regression. I'm gonna give y'all the link so you can watch it on YouTube. But he films his past life regression sessions he have with people. He brings them back way back to, because when you have you ever met somebody and you
karma. Not karma. I said karma.
But
you know,
you got karma.
You know how?
cycles that
No,
you
but
gotta
you know how
break.
you got that? What they call that, John? That not premonition. That what is that?
Deja
vu.
Kind of like
deja
or a
vu.
sense that you know somebody. You may have never met that person before.
Or you. It was just something. You had a deja vu. You like
feel like it happened before.
Yeah. It did.
It did.
That your spirit man is sometimes that past life, whatever life you had before. Then sometimes certain things trigger come back to this.
That's why I be looking up the meanings of dreams
you're supposed
too.
to do something different, whether it's throw a shoe, spin around, do something different, because the reason why you come back around to that deja vu, because you're supposed to go in a different direction from that point. That's what somebody told me before. So every time I get a deja vu, I'll do something weird that I don't normally do. That way it's changing the direction of that point, because you come back to that point for a reason. Because every significant thing, every little thing we do causes a different direction. So whenever you have a deja vu, do something different, and it's gonna cause a different outcome. Because it's like you coming back
Wow.
to a different man.
I never thought of it like that.
Man, listen.
She said, "Yup." I never thought of it like that.
Because that's the type of videos I be
crazy.
watching. But my mentor, he's deep into that, and he told me that he was like, because one time we were having a business meeting, and he threw a shoe, and I was like, why'd you do that? And he told me, he was like, oh, I just had a deja vu. I had to do something different because I had to come back to this point in time and do something different than I did before to make a different outcome later on. I was like, what?
Wow, I never thought of it like that. And that's crazy because my wife said it. She was like, the other day she was at work. She said, oh my God. She said, I'm having deja vu. She said, as many times as I came to work, this is like the exact moment where I see myself scanning this stuff.
Yeah, she had to do something different at that
and
point.
I was like, I never thought of deja vu like that. I never thought of it like
crazy,
that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Hey, y'all, this has been a great 2 hours, y'all.
Right.
Yes. Anyway, I'm your host. It's your girl, T Swag. And I want to give a shout out to my co-host, Tobias Corey, and our special guest, Miss G.
Yes.
And thanks for all y'all for tuning in, for sharing this post, for liking, for commenting, and all that stuff like that. But if you definitely want to come chop it up with us, visit the website below right there on the screen, huh? Y'all be blessed, and remember to keep God first in all that you do. And I guarantee you, he gonna see you through. I'm your girl, and we out. Much blessings. Peace.
Peace.
Thank.
From my block to your block, from my block to the chopping block, the chopping block. From my block to your block, from my block to the chopping block, the chopping block. Come chop it up with us.